Black woman, when you walk up in that store and you go on over there with them owls that I don't go to all that hair at, and then you go over there where all the makeup at, and then you get everything you need to put your lace on and melt your stuff and do whatever it is that you do, and you see them people walking around watching you like you finna steal it, but you finna spend about $400-$500 on a goddamn a piece. You need to make sure that you put all that back and walk out that store. Oh, you didn't hear me. What I'm saying is that boycotting that y'all doing, keep that up, because you gonna spend the most money to look good, baby. You don't nobody spend money on beauty like a black woman. That is what the money is being spent on the most in the black community. Do you know that you hold the power of the dollar in your community? Pull that shit back. Find some black-owned businesses. I know it's not a whole lot out here, but find them. Go buy your makeup and your hair and your stuff from them. Okay, when the other communities act funny with you, take your hand back. Don't put your hand out, because they're going to be quick to hold their hand out to receive that payment. Take your money back. Walk out of their stores. It is okay to walk out their stores and make another way, because that's what we've been doing and that's what we're going to continue to do as a people. But as a black woman, don't nobody spend money on their beauty like you. You hold so much power in the way that you rotate money till you don't even understand. And see, other communities notice, not only about the full black community, that if they put their stores in our communities, we are the ones that's going to buy. But they don't like us, and that's cool. Get the fuck out my neighborhood then. Why are you around us? Why do y'all want something to do with us when it comes to money, but you don't want nothing to do with us when it comes to culture and us just being a people? Y'all always got some negative shit to say. It's giving real heavy dry hating. You just hating on us because we is what we is. I love what I'm saying. This one woman said, she said, well, shit, since we doing Eben or Ibn or even whatever the fuck that shit called, that glue that y'all use, whatever that's fucking called, she said, shit, does that mean we doing the nail shops and the nail salons and the hair supply, beauty supply? Yes. If you walk up in there and they give you a stank ass attitude, they look at you like you stupid, but then you go to that register and they happy to get that money. Nope, walk out. Don't try to force yourself to be welcome somewhere you will never be welcome. I'm talking about from they food restaurants to they little corner stores they put in the hood. I don't give a damn what it is. If it ain't one of us up there and it's not our shit and they acting like that, boom. That gives you your answer, what you should do. We hold a lot of power, y'all. A whole lot more power than people really realize that we hold as not only a community, but black women. This is one of them reasons why they want this app up off of here, because we be making shit happen. So if you see this video and you watch it to the end, share this motherfucker, because we boycotting all 2024.
You know, and that's what my boy Sterling, and that's what I say, that's what me and him got into it about the Black Lives Matter thing. I told him I did not like the Black Lives Matter movement because there are certain things they can't control about it. They can't control black hooligans, and they can't control the white people who come in there that don't mean any good, that start rioting and stuff just to make it look bad. But the thing I say that I do think that we could have done, because the woman is right, we are the #1 consumers in this country. Nobody buys more than black people. And nobody buy name brand stuff more than poor black people. We are the biggest consumers in this country, percentage wise. And she's absolutely right. The only thing I don't like that she said is that black women spend all this money on their beauty. Yeah, she's right. And I hate to say that, but it's almost kind of a shame, because I came up in the days when black women with short hair knew what to do with it. It didn't matter about the length of hair, but now they're spending more money on weave and stuff than anything else. And I just think that to me is a part of our shame. You know, that's one of those things that we'll never be pleased with ourselves. I was watching this TV show called Them, I think it's what it's called.
Yeah, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. And this little black girl was going to this all-white school. I went to an all-white school. I never wanted to paint myself white. All right. But that little girl, in order to get along, she thought it was better to be white. And, you know, so she painted herself white. And that's a doggone shame, because that is the mindset of a lot of us, that, you know, we want to look a certain kind of way. And it's a way that don't really belong to us in a certain sense. You know, I'm driving down the street and I see black girls with platinum blonde hair, longer than past their shoulders, down their backs. You know it ain't theirs. Pink hair, blue hair. It's like we're the clown show, and they're spending money on this. So yeah, and this whole thing about boycott, That's what I was an advocate for when Black Lives Matter hit. And I said that that was a futile organization and they were not going to produce any fruit. The only thing they did do was give the organizational leaders $6 million so they could go out and buy a mansion. And that's what Black people found out about Black Lives Matter. They were definitely not a productive organization. But I said if Black people really want society to hear them, stop spending money in this country.